Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to be talking about Voyager Digital possibly becoming Amazon. So there was a question on the Voyager third quarter earnings call, and I spelled earnings call wrong. Oh well, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play a little clip of this video of him saying that what Voyager is doing similar to what Amazon was doing in the past. So I will play it and then I'll share my thoughts on it after.
Our first question comes from the line of George Sutton from Craig-Hallum. Your line is now open.
Thank you. As someone who followed Amazon in the early days, this is a little bit like deja vu. At this point in their time frame, they were a bookstore. And I'm curious, with you migrating much beyond your initial initiatives, when we start talking about a lot of these minority investments and we start to talk about a broader roadmap, I wondered if you could give us a picture of what the objectives are with the minority investments and what some of the product roadmap pieces may look like if we look out 12 to 24 months.
Yeah, thanks, George. That's a great question. Look, the minority investments are for us to gain knowledge and participate in certain parts of the business so we can make better decisions for our consumers, i.e. Block Damon. We get related with them and offer the staking on really competitive terms. The NFT investment, so we can start participating and understanding that space and how we can actually bring real value to retail consumers. Because everything about what we're trying to do over the next 12 to 24 months is to bring value to retail consumers and build a crypto ecosystem so that consumers, we become an app and a lifestyle app for consumers. So they're using our app to trade, invest, bank, commerce, and bring that all together through them as we continue to build out this ecosystem. And bringing all those pieces together allows crypto to be the base of that. That's why we're so excited about, a lot of these minority partnerships, because that we're going to get that knowledge, bring that into our business and help consumers be successful, because we believe the whole financial future is based off of crypto and, USDC and Bitcoin and the rest of the currencies that we have.
As we look,
So basically what he said was, their goal is to make Voyager a lifestyle app. And if they are successful and they get a lot of people to use the app as a lifestyle app where they basically abandon their banks and they use just Voyager, and they're using Voyager to, trade cryptos, to buy stuff, to just, do daily activities, and they get a ton of customers, like I'm talking about hundreds of millions of customers, then I can easily see Voyager Digital becoming the next Amazon. So let's just look at Amazon quickly. So Amazon, why is Amazon so worth so much money? Is because a lot of people use their services. A lot of people buy stuff from Amazon. I buy stuff from Amazon. Everyone I know buys stuff from Amazon. There's a lot of people that buy stuff from Amazon. A lot of people wear the brand. There's a lot of Prime membership, their Prime membership program, which they have over hundreds of millions of customers in that. So if Voyager can get hundreds of millions of customers to use the app trading stuff, one day, who knows? Maybe the market will value Voyager at $1 trillion plus company. That's just my opinion. I don't know if that'll happen. Only time will tell where the execution of the company will go. But Voyager is definitely a company that I'm following very closely, and I am definitely long-term Voyager because I feel like it's such a gem in the market. That's the reason why I really like Voyager, because I think it's a gem. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. Only time will tell. But I feel like, just from the fundamentals alone, they should be valued at a lot more. Like, we'll see what happens in the next earnings report, but I have a feeling that the next earnings report is going to be amazing. So, and then Facebook, I made a video not too long ago saying that why I believe Facebook can be valued at $1 trillion. It hit $1 trillion. It's a little under it right now, but I feel like it's going to go over $1 trillion. Why is Facebook should be valued at $1 trillion is because Facebook, you could also call it Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, all in a big bubble. But, the reason why Facebook deserves to be $1 trillion company because there are hundreds of millions of people using Instagram and Facebook. And they have a lot of customers. They have a lot of advertisement customers, and they have a lot of users. That's why they're valued at almost $1 trillion. Microsoft, everybody has a window. Well, not everyone. People either choose Apple or Microsoft, but Microsoft also makes a ton of money. They have a lot of cash on their balance sheet. That's Microsoft might be a little bit on the overvalued side, but they're giant. They're big. They have a lot of customers. A lot of people use Windows. They make a lot of money. That's the reason why they're valued at $1 trillion. Apple, they're in the cell phone space. They have a strong brand, and Microsoft also has a very strong brand too. Apple has a very strong brand. A lot of people know about the Apple. Like, if you go and you tell anybody, just you go talk to any random person, like, do you know what an iPhone is? Everybody knows what an iPhone is. Do you know what Apple is? Everybody knows what Apple is. That's why they're valued at $2.27 trillion. If I went to a regular person and be like, hey, you know what Voyager Digital is? If everyone knew what Voyager Digital was, I guarantee you they will become a $1 trillion company in the future. Just saying. We'll see what happens. Google, they're in Android. They have YouTube. They have the biggest search engine in the world, Google. That's why they're valued at $1.67 trillion. I think they should be valued more than Microsoft, just my opinion. But the market value what the market value Alphabet at. I think Alphabet is a little undervalued. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And Voyager Digital, right now as a market cap in Canadian, is valued at $3 billion. I can see, Voyager becoming, at least, $20-30 billion in the future. I think that's like a no-brainer, but to be $1 trillion company, they will need to execute like no tomorrow. They would need to, go everywhere. They need to be in like, a brand that everybody knows about. So if you walk to some random person, like, you know what Voyager Digital is? Everyone should say yes in order for them to become $1 trillion company. That's going to take a huge amount of execution, a huge amount of marketing in order for them to become it. And, a lot of people would need to be, using them as their choice of banking versus an actual bank. If they can disrupt the banking industry, yes, one day we could see Voyager become a $1 trillion company. That's my opinion. We'll see what happens. Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.